What's up guys, RussLyman here, and welcome to another episode of Russ's Retro Reads, where I take a look at books, guides, and magazines having to do with video games and read them to you.
Books, guides, magazines, and everything in between. It's about video games and that's what I read. Yeah, that's what I read. Russ's Retro Reads.
Well, tomorrow is Friday the 13th, so we're taking a look at the manual on the NES. Introduction. It's a pretty typical summer at Crystal Lake. There's a group of happy children staying in the camp. You and your 6 camp counselor friends are watching over the kids while enjoying the lake and the wilderness. The days are bright and sunny, the nights are cool and clear, and Jason is on the rampage. It's up to you to stop him, but it's not going to be easy. You must first fight your way through forests filled with man-eating wolves, caves covered with blood-sucking bats, and hordes of mindless zombies everywhere you turn. You must also help a friend who is in danger, or else you could just kiss them goodbye. And hiding in a cabin or staying adrift in a canoe won't keep you safe. Jason will find you anywhere. The only way to survive this summer is to challenge Jason face to face and destroy him. The next page just shows a quick game guide and how to play the game, which is very confusing to most people. After pressing start button on the title screen, you must press it again to clear the copyright screen. The map screen is displayed showing the layout of Crystal Lake and the 6 camp counselors you will play. And only 2 of them are worth playing because the others stink and die so easy. Page 6 shows side view screen. In this mode, you'll be able to walk and explore the entire Crystal Lake area, including the 2 woody areas, the cave, and even row across Crystal Lake itself. And a little description here on how the controls work. And then it shows a couple of locations: the woods, the cave, and Crystal Lake. Moving on to page 10 and 11, it shows your camp counselors here: George, Mark, Paul, Laura, Debbie, and Chrissy. And the deadly enemies and hazards here. It shows the zombies, wolves, crows, bats, Jason's mother, and Jason himself. While moving through the main areas in and around Crystal Lake, you'll encounter the following scary things. Zombies, the mindless undead who are past victims of one of Jason's murderous rampages. Touch them and you will lose some life energy. Watch out because zombies can appear on land or from underwater. Jason's mother, poor Jason, just can't bear to part with his mother, even if she has been dead for years. He keeps her ghostly head in the same room where he stores his weapons. A frightening watchdog against anyone fool enough to seek out his secret hideaway. And that's where you can either obtain one of the weapons or Jason's mother's sweater. And of course, Jason, last but certainly not least, is the main threat to safe camping. The Maven of Mayhem, the Sultan of Slash, the ghoul that everyone loves to hate, Jason! He'll attack out of nowhere and disappear just as quickly. And then it just gives you a quick rundown of some of the weapons and power items on page 12 here. Stones. Counselors start out armed only with stones. They are the weakest weapon. Definitely the worst. They suck. So get rid of them. Try to get the knife. More powerful than a stone, they have a greater effect when used against an enemy. You could also get a torch, machete, and an axe as a weapon. Lighter. This also allows you to light the fireplaces in the big cabins. Pretty much useless. Vitamins lets you heal an injured counselor so they continue with the battle. You could get a flashlight, lets you see better in the cave. Messages gives you clues on where items can be found. A key allows you to open whatever locked doors you might find. Pitchfork. This is a powerful weapon. The one weapon that can really harm Jason. Use it to finish him off once and for all. And then of course the sweater. This used to belong to Jason's mother. Wear it and he will not harm you. And then finishing it off, it gives you some strategies on page 13 here. Different counselors are better at some things than others. Some are slow, stronger, etc. You should try to keep the slower moving counselors in the cabins around the lake so they can be on hand to rescue the children if Jason strikes. The woods are a good place to pick up extra vitamins for curing yourself or the counselors. You should pick up as many of them as you can in the beginning of the game before it becomes night and the wolves come out to prowl. Try to destroy as many zombies as you can while you explore. This will allow you to earn more powerful weapons as the game progresses, and you'll be able to fight off Jason more effectively. And it finishes up with, use the faster counselors as scouts to go out and find weapons. Then make sure you distribute them among the other counselors with the pass option. This will improve the counselors' odds for survival. And that's it. That's all she wrote inside the manual. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that quick look at the NES manual Friday the 13th. If you guys are interested, I made a custom cosplay of Jason's costume from that game. You can check out the video at the end of this or in the links in the description down below. And if you guys haven't checked out my short movie 8-Bit Slasher, which I used the cosplay in, it's definitely a fun watch. I made it last year near Halloween. It was part of a contest. Really fun. Link in the description, of course, if you want to check it out. Well, hopefully going through this manual here, it'll give me some insight and tips to maybe possibly beat Friday the 13th. But if I can't seem to beat the game, hopefully someone could put out a video with more tips and knowledge on the game. Well guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always gamers, I'm RussLyman, and keep your world fun bit by bit. I'll see you next video. And I want to give a super shout out to my Patreon supporters: Dan Buchanan, Joey Ellis, George Sandoval, Joseph Riviera, Nintendo, Joe Sheevy, David Apuzzo, Maynard, Brian Culpepper, TechWiz X, Retro Bros, Matthew Hannigan, One Up John, Die Hard Gamer Bros, and everyone on my Patreon page. Link below if you want to join. And I'll see you later.